Good evening, Firing Squad, The Killing Wall, and welcome to episode 4 of the second season of The Killing Wall. So glad to see you coming in here tonight. As I know that you've all been anticipating, we've got some kick-ass shit coming down the pipeline, but we've got some standing orders that we should certainly get out of the way. First and foremost, I want to make sure that you are sharing this out to groups, and I want you to make sure that you're sharing this out to timelines. Share this out everywhere that you fucking can, because I can only thrive if you survive. The only way that I can survive is if you share. Share the truth and the light that's shown from your rank commander. Attend the briefings and make sure the briefings get out to everybody, because that's what's important, right? Also, if you haven't already, standard issue, you better fucking do it. Download Live 365. I'm telling you, carry us everywhere that you fucking go. We're also on the hellfireradio.com website. We're also on the Instagram. We're on the YouTube. We are still here on Facebook Live, and I'm so glad to see every single one of you reporting in. So let's see who we got here coming up. We got Troop Elizabeth, we got Troop Beth with Troop Carlene, we got Lieutenant Azazel, Ronald, and Tristan in here. Hot damn! I'm ready to kick some ass. You should be ready to kick some ass too. Oh boy. So tonight we're going up something here. We're going after something here. You want to know what we're going after? Okay, this is something that, you know what, some of you might be a little sensitive on. Understandably so. You see, I'm indicating this. You tricked me. And you're probably wondering, what the fuck do I mean by you tricked me? Let me tell you what I mean by you tricked me. Okay? Some of you out there are very, very creative. Very creative. I'll give you credit where it's due. You have ways of putting yourself in places that you've never been. Technology is one of the most awesome fucking things on the planet for this kind of thing. Video editing, photo editing, you name it, okay? Even something as potent as the Facebook angle. Right? That's right, I'm talking about that shit. I'm talking about the Facebook angles. I'm talking about duck lips. I'm talking about people that Photoshop their likeness for the sake of appeal, for the sake of aesthetics. You want to know what? You lied to me. You tricked me. You deceived me. I find this to be highly fucking irritating. And you should be too. Because you know what? The truth always comes out in the end, doesn't it? You see, it's funny. What spurred this on to get a kill order put on it was somebody actually asked me, is that your real mustache? Is that your real beard? Because I've seen you without both. It's almost as if they've never heard of a fucking razor before and didn't realize that facial hair can grow back. Well, let me explain something to you folks. This is all me, baby. This is all me, baby. This is all me, baby. A lot of people don't bother to stick around to realize that this is all me, baby. This is not a fucking wig. This is me right from the start, right out my head. I just never bothered to fucking shave it off. I never bothered to cut it. I didn't want to cut it. You want to know why? I was afraid it wouldn't come back. Most people that have a little bit of a balding refuse to freaking get rid of it because they're afraid they're going to offend it. Most of us have a tendency to be so damn terrified of losing any little bit of hair that they got left, so they don't even bother getting rid of it. Ask our buddy Diego. He knows all about that shit. You know, Fred Durst, the second. But let's stay on topic. Let's talk about some of these deceptive practices that people have a tendency to do, and I think they should be put up against the wall, as well as the motivations behind doing so. Don't you? I think so. Okay? Let's first talk about the idea that self-image forces a person to have to modify their appearance to public. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now from the bottom. From the bottom of my cold, dead, freaking caffeine-soaked heart. You're all beautiful. Every last one of you. I find every single one of you to be attractive in almost every single fucking way. You don't need to hide it. You don't need to deceive it. Embrace who you are, because I guarantee you it shows. It shows to me. It shows to anybody else that's worth your fucking time. Because if it doesn't show to anybody else that's not worth your time, I think I just fucking said it. Keep that in mind. You don't need to fucking deceive to be attractive. Who the fuck told you that? Who the fuck told you that? We'll find them. We'll put them in a fucking hole. And then nobody will find them. I feel. You know, it's aggravating. It's aggravating. It's beyond aggravating. Because you want to know what? The thing is that you're being forced to deceive. You're being forced to deceive. Because somebody told you that if somebody finds you attractive, that gives you worth. You want to know what? Validating yourself based upon your appearance is the most ridiculous, idiotic, stupid, and childish thing a person can fucking do. You don't validate somebody based on how they look. You validate somebody based on what they do, how they act towards people that they don't have to. And that's the problem. People equate the vibe with the visual. Okay? You point out something there, Jennifer. People that use filters. Let me explain to you something. You don't need a filter. You don't need a filter. You don't need a filter. Be you. And some people are pretty. Quote unquote. And I'm putting that in quotes. Some people don't need filters. They don't need music. They have this natural aesthetic to them that is attractive to some. And you want to know what? Okay, fine. But don't knock them down for it. Don't ever knock them down for it. Because you want to know what? You're giving them a taste of what you've been through. And they did not be the ones to do it to you. So why do it to them? Why? That's not equality. That's revenge. You want to be vengeful? Is that what you want? You want payback? Okay. But guess what? The thing is that those that attack the innocent will be attacked first. Regardless of how justified you may feel. Never go after somebody that has never gone after you. Go after the ones that have gone after you. That is a rule. A filter is a lie. Be you, and be unapologetically you. And those that will stick by you through thick and fucking thin will always stick with you through thick and fucking thin. You think that I use a filter to be me? Let me tell you, the only filter that exists for me is on the end of every cigarette that I finish. And you know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? You want me to give you guys a hot take? Would you like a hot take? I'll give you a hot take, okay? This one's going to be a little crude. Warning, this one's going to be crude, okay? This one kind of goes for you ladies in particular. Yes, I'm targeting you because you guys have a tendency to be one of the biggest offenders out there, okay? It's not a knock. It's just the truth. It's okay, okay? Let me explain something to you. If you're doing these things in order to be able to get somebody to actually want you, and you want to be able to actually get them to want you to the point where there's an actual physical interaction, let me explain something to you. After they plow you into the fucking mattress and give the fucking bed springs a run for their money, are you going to look anywhere near as pretty as you did in your Instagram and Snapchat photos? No. You're going to look like you just went 20 rounds with frickin' Evander Holyfield. Or at least you should. And there's no hiding that. That is going to be the most genuine you. So why hide it? Why hide it? Why mask it? Be you. Be you that looks like they have just been fucked hair with makeup gone and a sheen of sweat. That is the most genuine a person could ever fucking be. The most genuine. You can't hide that. You can't mask that. People that think that I have an aesthetic that I put on, let me explain to you something. This is me. This is an old uniform. I used to wear this all the fucking time. I am still me. I don't change anything about my appearance. The mustache, you want to know what? I started growing that out and I liked it. So it's me. I might freaking make it a little bit more pointy, just so that this way it's not getting into my mouth when I'm eating, but that's it. It's me. Nobody can fuck with that. My hair, I like it long because I don't want it to all be gone. But it's me. I don't use no fucking filters. I'm all me. And you should be all you too. And anybody that fucking goes out there and tries to tell you different needs to get bent over a fucking rail and get raped with a cactus sideways without the pleasure of a lube or a reach around. I don't need to be anybody else, and neither should you. Be the you that everybody wishes they could be, which is genuine. Because that is the most fucking sexiest thing you'll ever find. Somebody that is without a doubt or question happy with who they are. And you can usually tell the people. You can always tell who the people are that don't like who they are. They're usually the first ones to go after somebody, to target someone. Give you a good example. I want a list of the shitheels that went after Adele when she lost her weight. I want a list of the people that went after Rebel Wilson when she lost her weight. And I want to see the size of these people. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because every single one of them figured if somebody famous had a flaw that they were self-conscious about, then it was okay for them to have that flaw. And then knocking somebody down because they want to be healthy, go fuck yourself. All right, Elizabeth, I'm going to address this directly here. What if filters help us not feel like a potato? Well, let me explain to you something. Nobody's a fucking potato. Only you think you're a potato. Everybody, I hate that fucking analogy. I really do. Because people have a tendency to legitimately think that that's an insult. And they use it as a self-deprecating insult. It's not one. You're considering yourself plain and without flavor when we all know it's bullshit. If you want, I'll turn it around and reclaim it. You're considering yourself a potato? Great. You are a particular staple that in many ways actually helped fuel an entire civilization in Europe. Has so many configurations, it's not even funny. It's become a staple of the American diet, is damn tasty in every single damn configuration, not to mention the fact that it is, without a doubt, the one thing that if it's missing from a freaking table on Thanksgiving, you just fucking lost the game. People that say that they're a potato are saying it because they don't want to accept any kind of compliment. Go fuck yourself. Accept the fact that you're good. Appreciate you for all that you are. And you want to know what? Potatoes can be fucking distilled in vodka, and vodka tastes pretty damn tasty. So quit using it as a deprecation. And you want to know what's fucked up? Here's what's fucked up. The second that it's no longer seen as a self-deprecation, a lot of the people that do it will come up with something else. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Elizabeth, I know you personally. You use it as self-deprecation. So if you're using it for that, you know how I feel. I feel that everybody in this world is equal until they do something to make them less. Everybody is walking a path. Everyone. And those that purposely try to deceive and those that choose to knock others down deserve to be knocked off their fucking paths. They don't deserve to even walk next to you. So your necessity to doll yourself up to hide everything that you are? No. Because you know what? The one that you're doing it for, and don't tell me you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for you. You're doing it so that others can fuel your fucking desire for validation. So you're not doing it for you. Okay? You're going to fucking immediately throw that argument out the window. You're not doing it for you. Okay? Eventually the truth will come out. Eventually the truth comes out. So how you like them apples? Okay? Let's throw another shrimp on the Barbie here. Yeah, I just used an Australianism with that. Okay? Let's throw this one on. People that purposely Photoshop themselves. Now you know they fucking are flat out lying. That takes effort. Can you help me here with that? I'd love to fucking see what realm of the world would somebody actually Photoshop something, arrive not Photoshopped, and it'd still be totally okay. There's two different scenarios would that be fine. One, the guy is so fucking desperate he doesn't care. Or two, is actually a good-natured human being. I'm hoping it's two, and it's not one. In both cases, you're fucked. It's just a question of whether or not you're fucked once or you're fucked entirely. Spirit, I'm going to do this for you. Yeah, okay? Let me explain something to you, darling. Okay? And this goes to all the other thicker gals, too. I love every single one of you. You know why? You try harder. You try harder because so many out there think that it's something to be self-conscious about. It's not. In my experience, you love yourselves as much as you can. You are the most well-developed human beings on the fucking planet. You have zero fucks to give to anybody to judge you. And for that, I give you a fucking gold star and a medal. I know it's you, Chris. The moment I saw your profile picture, I knew. Still stands. It's true. You're awesome, and you need to realize it. Everybody's awesome and needs to realize it. Unless you're a douche. Unless you're a douche. Plain and simple. Douches don't deserve anybody's time. Well, rock on. I'm glad to see you reporting in. This is why I like being me. Because me, I don't judge other people. I don't dare judge other people. Because you want to know what? You know what? I don't want to be judged. That's just it. I don't want to be judged. I hate being fucking judged. I hate being judged. I've spent my whole life being judged. I used to be what people would call ugly back in the day. Stereotypically. 280 pounds, shit ton of fucking pimples, short hair, crooked fucking teeth. Well, not crooked, but, you know, decaying teeth. The whole nine. Okay? Wore clothes that were a bit too small for me, you name it. I was a mess. But you know what the fuck happened? You know what happened? I stopped giving a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck about how people fucking thought of me. You know what happened? I grew comfortable with everything that I am. You know what happened then? I started giving a fuck about myself. I give a fuck about my health. I give a fuck about just my general upkeep. You know what happened then? Woo! You got what you're looking at. Cool, huh? You know what I realized? I haven't blinked in the last minute and a half. And in some ways, you want to what? I deprecate myself every once in a while. And Elizabeth, you said it best. Here, this is true. 100% true. I do that a lot. People here at the station know this because they've seen me do it. You have any idea how fucking much I'm not looking forward to getting waxed? It's because I consider myself a fucking hairy-ass beast. I'm cuddly. Jesus Christ, first your foot, Leanne, and now your phone? You gotta stop that shit. Sorry, couldn't help that. Growing comfortable with who you are is always the first step. Realizing that you are nothing but piloting a meat suit gives you perspective. It does. It gives you a lot of perspective. It gets you to realize that you're on this earth for a limited amount of time. Elizabeth, don't make me fucking come over there. And you want to know what, Chris? Yeah, that could be a problem. You worry too much about what others think because you want to know what? Most people their entire lives feel like they are validated by the opinions of others. Because most of their life, they believed that their validation from others is what got them what they got. Let me explain to you something, okay? Nobody's validation of you gets you anywhere. What you do with it is what does. And the best part is you don't have to rely on others' validation to get you to do something with it. You give yourself validation, you can do the same shit. Same shit. And yes, Jennifer, someone that treats you like shit has issues with themselves. I know you're not trying to be infuriating, Elizabeth. I told you. I'm not pissed. Forgive me. I like the way my mustache feels when I run it underneath my lip. Also, it shows my versatility in my jaw. I'll make a guy very happy one day. But till then, no. But William, you make a good point here. I'm going to highlight your comment here. Okay? People who talk shit about you are usually talking shit about themselves in return because usually they're talking about themselves when they're talking trash about you. You know what? That's true. That's what's called projecting. How you doing, Defiance? We're talking about people with self-image issues and have a tendency to deceive it in front of others in order to be able to validate themselves. Okay? I'm going to use the Adele and Rebel Wilson example here. Prime example. Okay? Here's the thing. You had a lot of people out there that got pissed that they lost the weight because now they lost their fucking figurehead. That's what happened. They lost their freaking figurehead. It's insane the way they reacted. How dare that person make a healthy choice for themselves? Now we can't validate ourselves through them. Vicarious living serves no one. It doesn't. You may be living through somebody, but where are you living? That's like looking at somebody else's life path and being like, hey, guess what? They're all the way up there. I'm right beside them. 3 miles behind. It's not the way that life works, people. Wake up. This is what happens when I don't blink enough. You want to know what, Jennifer? That's the only people you should live for. And this is something else. This is something else here. This is what's rough. This is what's rough. I know there are a lot of mothers out there that validate themselves by the opinions that their children have of them. And yes, I used wrong terminology of plurals here. But let me explain to you something. That is why we have Karens now. That is why we have out of control kids these days. Parents are so concerned about whether or not their kids like them that they let them run amok. You're validating your ability of being a good parent in the eyes of a 6-year-old that doesn't know how to control themselves. Do you see the flaw in that logic? Do you not see the flaw in that logic? Your 3-year-old says, I hate you, Mommy. Suddenly you feel like a little piece of shit. Let me explain to you something, okay? I hated my parents until I was an adult. And I saw what they were doing. I saw what my parents were doing. And I realized it. They were raising a respectful individual. I may not seem like I'm respectful, but guess what? I give respect to those that deserve it. I don't give blind respect. Respect is earned. Carlene, I'll tell you this. Don't rely on that either. Sometimes false validation is still false, regardless if it's good or bad. Because you know what? The one thing I've learned, children's opinions are very fucking turbulent. They may be going down one direction for a very long time, and all of a sudden, boom, they'll take a left-hand turn. This is what puberty is. No, you don't, Elizabeth, and that's part of the fucking problem. Try to remember, people. Try to remember that we all, for the most part, are in control of ourselves and our viewpoints of ourselves. You don't need to deceive others to do it. Let's talk about one of my most... There's a fun game. There's a fun game I love to play on Facebook. You want to know what I call it? I call it Duck Hunt. Some of you may have known this game back in the day. It's one of my favorites. You want to know what one it is? You purposely go around to random profiles and find the people with duck lip photos. And then type in the comments, bang! See how many you can find. Find people that purposely take photos like this. Find people doing that. And type bang in their fucking comments. One of the most fun games to fucking play. It became a fucking joke and a half. Your lips ain't that fucking big. Get that through your heads. Some of you others actually know this one. Yeah, the younger kids do that shit. It's to make their lips look bigger because somebody told them that Jennifer Lopez's lips, as fucking thick as they are, is attractive. Here's one that I know some of you are guilty of, and you seriously need to stop this shit. Selfies are not taken like this. No, they're not taken like that, apparently. Apparently, somebody told them they have to be taken like this. Explain to me what the fuck that is. Because you want to know what? The only way somebody's going to see you in that position is if you're at the bottom of a fucking well. What happened? You all watched fucking Silence of the Lambs and thought to yourselves they'd love to fucking hear somebody say from above, it puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket or else it gets the hose again. And the whole point of that, ironically enough, is this, okay, folks? When you're saying that they do this to hide things or whatever, how exactly do you plan to hide it when the person actually meets you? They can't exactly walk 3 feet ahead of you up on top and only ever see you from there. You give me that life hack, I'll fucking give you $1 billion. I'd love to be able to float that high and look down at people like that. I'd love it. Unfortunately, I don't. And you know what? None of the people you're trying to impress do either. And like I said, if they do, get them in contact with me. I'll be happy to fucking pay them $1 billion to get that life hack. Okay? Who the fuck are you trying to trick? Again, seeking invalidation from others. You're seeking validation from people that, one, you're never going to fucking meet, which means they don't really fucking matter. And if they don't really matter, why the fuck does their validation matter? It's the same fucking people that purposely do friend collecting on Facebook. And while you want to know what? I'm happy as fuck if you do it, but I'm only happy as fuck if you do it if you share this out to them. Get them to like Hellfire. And oh God, it's aggravating. It's aggravating. It's aggravating. Get them to like Hellfire. Okay? Do that. Do the thing. Do the fucking thing. Oh, believe me, I know, William. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate. But you want to know what? The ones they'll hate, guess what? I'll know who to not follow. Happy as fuck to do it too. But the best part is that about a good 85% of my following, and they don't think I realize this. They don't think I realize this because I check. 85% of my following are blank profiles or people that don't bother to hide. And that's why I'm happy as fuck to have them. And tell them to be here. That's why I love TikTok. I'm able to get people here. It is a touchy subject, but you want to know what, Carlene? I'm very fucking happy to do it because no one else will. I shed the truth and I'll take the bullets. Because I don't care if I get hated on. I don't. I really don't. You hate on me? Okay, fine. Hate on me. Hate on me all you fucking want. Be offended. Clutch your pearls. Be a snowflake. I'll melt you with how hot I am. I'll take the pearls and I'll wrap them around your fucking neck and make them into a gag. And as far as I'm concerned, if you ain't following me, then I've got nothing to worry about. Ain't it the truth? It can be very touchy for some people when the truth gets outed, because then you want to know what their little mini agenda just got fucking exploded. Too bad, so sad, I'm not your dad. My name on there here, I'll actually add it right now. Give me 1 second here. I'll make a minor modification to something. La da dee da 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 da. There we go. Kaboom. Solved. But you want to know what, though? I'm really only on there for Hellfire. I'm on there for Hellfire. I'm there for some kink topics. It's Mr. Rogers time, but frankly, I'm already about 90% there. Takara, you're a fucking godsend. Or God's sends. Takara, don't you got some sort of fundraising thing that's going on right now? And Jennifer, you can call me whatever you like. You don't need to call me Mr. Yeah, Takari, you've got a fundraiser thing that's going on. It's been transferred to a GoFundMe. Have you set that up yet? Because if you have, you want to know what? Put it in the comments. If you're lucky, you'll call me tonight. Yeah, Takara. If you can, fire me the information really quick so I can put it in here. There you go. Okay, here. Just give me 1 second here. Boom. gf.me/u/ZFQWPX. Have you got that, Leanne? That's for the donations for the Native American Foundation. That's a GoFundMe for them. They got a lot of stuff coming up for that Hellfire presence over at Evil Expo. Did you get it, Leanne? Because I'm not removing it until you tell me you got it. Yep. All right. Fantastic. Okay. But yeah, I mean, folks, seriously, don't ever let anybody try and fucking take you down just because you don't look what they think is good. Because you want to know what the thing is that if they're already doing that, then you shouldn't want them in the first place. That's pointless. Pointless. People like that ain't worth your time. You know, if somebody throws you a compliment, great. Somebody doesn't, great. It's not going to help you walk along your path. That's what it's all about, folks. Walk your path. That's all you should ever do. I'm so fucking happy to see all of you here, man. Last night, I unleashed a lot of anger. It's been a while since I've actually done that. Oh, God. You had to mention that, didn't you, Takara? You had to mention that. All right, here we go. Boom. Hope you see it, folks. Keep it in mind. You know what, Takara? I was thinking about that. You want to know what? It should be 1,000. If the first time it's 1,000, Diego gets the tat. But the next 1,000 is when my freaking shit gets waxed. That's what I'm thinking. I'll do you one better, Leanne. I'll PM you that. As a matter of fact, let me do that right now. Or oh wait, Takara, you got it? Okay, cool. But yeah, you see, I don't even think the Hellfire staffs realized what I gave up when I agreed to that. I gave up an opportunity to get laid for that convention. So thanks. Thank you for that. I needed that. Yeah. Yeah, very upsetting. Thank you. My fucking my balls, my nutsack getting waxed. Yeah. No, it has nothing to do with the aesthetics behind it. It's the fact that I'm going to be experiencing that level of pain below the waist, Jennifer. So I'm not going to want anything near there. I'm not going to want anything near there, or anybody for that matter. But pain is not mine. Not exactly fond of being in pain, especially below the waist. You know what's funny? You know what's funny here? Everybody that's telling me that it's not going to be that bad are people that don't have nut sacks. Okay? We don't even have to get hit directly in the sack to basically be prone to a fetal position. We just have to have it brushed the wrong way. Just a strike to hit the thigh and it just caught a little bit of it. That's enough to lay us the fuck out. Okay? So don't tell me it's man. You don't have a sack. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Even thinking about it makes me throb in the wrong ways. I'm telling you, you guys are going to have to hold me down for that. Yeah, I know it ain't a picnic, and I feel bad for you when you do it, but you want to know what? We got external plumbing, which means we got a hell of a lot more fucking real estate. How you doing, Alex? Glad to see you coming in. I am not looking fond. I am not looking forward to that. It's for a good cause. I'm happy to fucking do it for that reason and that reason a fucking loan. That's the big question, Jennifer. Who's going to be the one that I'm going to trust to allow to actually do that? Because Takar's going to be too busy fucking holding me down, too. Well, good luck to you, Alex. Thing is, I'm not letting any of my fucking partners do it. I'm not. You know why? They'll delight in being the ones that did it, and they'll never let me live it down. Well, yeah, by the way, folks, I got merch. See? I have merch. You want to know what? Scoops can do it. Diego's already going to be on my ass. Oh, yeah, by the way, I lost a fantasy football bet. I'm going to get a tattoo of Diego on my fucking butt cheek. You want to know what this means to Cara? If they ever fucking shit can me, man, I'm the biggest fucking idiot on the planet. Yeah, I'll be silky smooth after. You want to know what the thing is that when I actually do any kind of maintenance down there, I take a razor to it. I have no problem picking you up from the airport to Cara. I really don't. It's going to be Diego holding a taco. Not at Newark Airport to Cara. You'd be crazy. No, it has to be a wax strip, Alex. That's the downside. It's all about the shock factor. I'm in Jersey, Jennifer. I am in New Jersey. I live in Middlesex County. Oh, I know you want Takara hugs. You're going to get Takara hugs. Yeah, I'm going to be experiencing pain. Rock on, Jennifer. I believe it. I believe you give great hugs. I'm so happy that I believe you should be, Jennifer. I can't believe I have so many fans from all over the world. I haven't seen my Kiwi in a while, and I feel bad about that. I hope he's okay. And with Justice moving down to Florida, I am going to be the only Hellfire guy in Jersey. Yeah, I haven't seen James in a minute, Carlene. Alex, you have a tendency to pop on here right around the 40 minute mark. It's a little sad. Because I miss so many of yous. It's been a rough year for a lot of people. Yeah, I ain't seen Deb in a long time. I haven't seen Deb. I haven't seen Jeremy. Yeah, that's the James, Tristan. And today is my sister's birthday. Oh, that explains it, Takara. But Wendy is also friends of Scoops and Mischief. I should here. Yeah, my sister just turned 38. Laugh my ass off. I'm like, wait until you hit 40, sis. You're gonna fucking hate life. Just like your brother. And congrats to your daughter, Jewel, Jennifer. You want to what? It's December 38th. You know, as my other Canadian partner says, it's December 38th, 2020. They haven't quite seen 2021 earn the right to be the year yet. Takara, when you turn 30, I will be happy as fuck to throw you a Hellfire Bash. Yeah, Tristan, it's December 38th. The month will only end when 2020 redeems itself. When 2021 shows that it's a different year. Plain and simple. Sticking to that. I'm 40, Jennifer. I turned 40 on September the 11th of last year, which means this year I will be turning 41 in September. Don't remind me, Takara. With the exception of 2 people at Hellfire, I am the oldest. There are only 2 people that are older than me. Rock on, Jennifer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Alex, my plumbing says otherwise. You're not old, Jennifer. You're not old. You're not old. Because if you're old, that means I'm old, and I'll be refusing to admit the fact that I'm old. I'm going to live forever. And already do. Thank you. The gray in my beard says otherwise. The crow's feet on my eyes says otherwise. The laugh lines I have says otherwise. I have jowl marks. See? Or is that laugh lines? I am not old. You see? You don't need to deceive. And if you think I look under 40 now, you should see me when I'm clean shaven. That freaks people out. A lot. Well, thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that. Well, you enjoy it, Tristan. No, I see you when I think about 26, 27, Takara. You look your age. As a matter of fact, you want to what here? Give me 1 second. I'll show you exactly what I look like. You have, but I don't think anybody here has. And I'm about to fix that right about now. Ein Minuten bitte. Ich bin ein Berliner. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see. A good photo of me without facial hair. Okay, here you go. This is a good one. This has a tendency to throw people off. La da 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 da. Okie dokie. Clean, shaven. Okay, saved. Okay, let's see if that works. Give me one moment, and I'll show you. Okay, you guys want to see how I look clean shaven? This is me, not looking like me, and yet it is me. Freaked out yet? Yeah, this shakes people. You want to see another one that'll freak you out? Okay. This one makes people go, no, that's not you. Give me 1 second here. Okay. You guys want to see it? You're not going to see Antonio Banderas with this next one. This isn't a baby photo. But guess how old I was when I was in it? Hmm? How old am I? I was exactly 27 years old. I was 27 in that photo. That's 13 years ago. I'm 40 now, Carlene. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Take a look again. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, it's amazing. I got other photos here. Let me see what else I got since we're freaking each other out. This was a. All right. Okay. This one's going to freak some of you out. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I have to do it. This one's gonna get me made fun of. This one's really gonna be get me made fun of in a second. Hang on. Do not judge me. Is all I beg of you. Okay? It's a tie. Okay. You guys gonna judge me for this next one? Do I have your word? You won't judge me? Okay, no, I'm gonna get judgment. Here you go. Let's hear it. Yeah, you want to judge, don't you? You wanna. I'm actually a quarter Puerto Rican, Carlene. I still have an earring like that. It's somewhere. Yeah. That was eyeshadow and guy liner. Believe it or not. And you know, on that note, who wants to see a very young rank commander in this uniform? Exactly the same uniform that you see me on in every single episode of The Killing Wall. I'm sure you guys want to see that one. Here we go. Ooh. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me upload it. Uniform that you guys usually see me in. This is when I was actually wearing it for combat back in the day. Exact same one. Back in the day. Man, that was so fucking green. Thank you. Yep, I think it's the same hat too. Like, I mean, I've had several like this one, but I think that might be the exact same hat too. Yeah, there are some people that like think that, you know, he just wears a military uniform. No, I earned that uniform. Yep. I was 28 in that photo, I think. No, I was 27. Yeah, I was 27 in that photo. The other photo when I was 27, I was stationed at Keesler Air Force Base at the time. That's a kind thing to say there, Tristan. You'd be surprised how many didn't. But anyways, folks, that's going to be the end of it tonight. I want to thank you all for reporting in. And you know what? I want you all to hit the rack, get some rest, and I'll see you on Monday. Tomorrow, Baron Voltage is coming on for Into the Shadows. And I might do a gameplay through. I'm not sure yet, but I think it'd be pretty awesome. You kids take it easy. Behave yourselves. Stay under orders. Share this out. Hereby dismissed.